Do I sing the intro or not? Perfect palette take! Yeah. Hi guys! Okay, so today I'm going to do a tag video. I was watching Amarique's video the other day, the perfect palette tag, and I figured that I probably have enough palettes that I could figure out the answers to all of the questions in the tag. So I'm going to get right into it and start filming the video. So the first tag question was best packaging, and I think it's probably one of my newest palettes, and I'd have to go with the Too Faced A Few of My Favorite Things palette. I love the packaging on this one. It's really sturdy and it's really cute. I love the pink and gold chevron. Plus, just the way that this palette is laid out, I think it's really handy. Like, you have the blushes, the bronzers, and then you have all of the eyeshadows. And then they provide you with a screen so that your shadows don't smudge and mix together with the cheek products. So I think that this is probably one of the cutest and best packaging palettes I've seen in a really long time. I really like this, and I think it's really pretty on my desk. So the next question is best color payoff, and I don't know if this is kind of a cheat or if this is not workable, but I'm going to choose the 4 eyeshadow palette that I created at Inglot in Times Square because I think that their shadows are awesome. So these are the 4 shadows, and then I'm going to just swatch them for you. So these are the 4, and then those are the 4 shadows as well. So they have really good color payoff. They're really bright, they're really pigmented, and they're really fun to work with. And now I'm all dirty. So that is my cheat. It's not a palette you buy, but it is a palette you can make. So that's my answer. Most versatile is the next one, and I would have to go with my Too Faced The Return to Sexy palette, just because they give you a lot of different shadows in this one. Like, they give you a really neutral one, a pink one, and then a cooler kind of neutral smoky eye one. And there's all sorts of shades in here. There are 15 different shades, and then they also include a waterproof eyeliner and a smudger stick on the bottom. So this one I think would be really perfect because you can make a whole bunch of looks from this one. The next one is best for travel, and this is a palette that I bring pretty much all the time with me. Like, I'll bring this and then some loose colorful shades to make a whole bunch of different looks. But it is the Urban Decay Naked Basics palette, and the reason why it's really good for travel is obviously it's really tiny, but then they give you 6 really neutral shades so that you can mix and create a whole bunch of different looks with that. It's actually what's on my eyes today. I just used a whole bunch. I think I used Naked 2 in the crease, Walk of Shame on the eyelid, and then Faint to darken it up. So, and oh, I also used Venus as the highlighter on my brow bone and in my crease, in my inner tear duct. So I just think that this one is really good for travel. It's really compact, and it's awesome. The next one is biggest regret. This one was kind of hard because I don't really regret any of the palettes that I've really bought, just because I think they're all really good, and I kind of won't invest in a palette if I really don't think I'm going to use it. But I'd have to say that this e.l.f. $5 Everyday Eye palette, if I had to pick one, would probably be my biggest regret. I barely ever use this. I tried to swatch it to see some shadows the other day, and it wasn't that pigmented. It was very chalky and not that saturated. So, I don't know. And the colors, they just aren't my cup of tea. I know they look really pretty and kind of nudes, but I don't know. I just don't see myself ever gravitating towards this. I don't know what it is. I just choose other ones, I guess. I have so many other nude palettes that this one gets overlooked a lot. And even though it's $5, I think I'm going to give it away soon enough. So the next one is best color names, and I'm going with my The Balm Nude Tude palette. And I like the packaging on this one. This one's cute too, just because they have the girls and they're kind of covering up their indecent sides, but they have all the shadows are S adjectives. So you have sassy, snobby, stubborn, standoffish, selfish, sultry, sophisticated, seductive, sexy, silly, sleek, and serious. So, you know, you can kind of get in those moods when you put on these eyeshadows. Like, oh, I'm going to put on sophisticated and feel sophisticated today, or I'm going to feel seductive or sultry. You know, I think that it's just really a really cute palette, and the names are really cute as well. The next question is least used, and I had a hard time finding this one too, because I do try and vary my palettes, try and use a little bit all of them. But this one, I rarely remember that it's even there, and it's this EF Studio eye color palette in the color E104. And I don't know, I think it's just because the colors are kind of cool toned, and I just don't really like wearing them, but they're pretty, like, and I think they're probably, like, they're not too bad saturated. I don't know. I don't know why I don't gravitate towards this one. I just don't. They're not too bad of shades. They're definitely not as pigmented as the Inglot ones. I don't use this one. So I might also give this one away too, in case someone else can get better use out of this than I can. And the last but not least, this is the most used, most loved Desert Island palette. And even though I don't know if I use this one a whole heck of a lot, I would definitely, if I had to bring one palette to a desert island, I would probably bring this one. And it is my Urban Decay Smoked palette. And the reason why I would bring this is just because I think that you can get a lot of different looks out of it. You know, you have your neutrals, and then you have all your smoky shades. And who doesn't like a good smoky eye? So I definitely, okay, I'm going to cheat for now and just be like, oh, well, I'm going traveling because I'm going to a deserted island. So I'm going to bring my travel kit, my Urban Decay Naked Basics, and my Urban Decay Smoked palette. And together, I will be perfect for a desert island. So that was my perfect palette tag. I tag all of you to do this, or you can leave it in the comments what your answers would be. And yeah, I thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you later. Bye! Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to set it up that way. Blind shut. Blind open! That is why we're leaving the blind shut for this video, so nobody thinks I look like a crazy daisy. I probably do anyway. But perfect palette tag! Brought to you by Urban Decay. Anyway.